In the fuel market to competition to reduce the strategic importance of oil and the ability of oil price spikes to wreak havoc on our economy, there is a bill called the Open Fuel Standard Act introduced by Congressman Shimkus and Congressman Engel that are right here to make a few opening comments. And the focus of the bill is ensuring that new cars enable fuel competition of some sort. After the congressmen say their words, we're going to turn to a panel of speakers, and I'll introduce them after the congressman speaks.
Open fuel standards hearing, but we do have a renewable fuel hearing scheduled in the subcommittee on April 19th. And that's a start, to start making the case with the leadership. Ellie did a good job of identifying how we've got bipartisan support for the bill. We just need more. And with the obviously the price spikes that are going up now, that should be helpful in this debate. Crisis in the Strait of Hormuz and all this other, I mean, we are tired of being dependent upon imported crude oil to such an extent that really going to affect our national security policies, which will be so aptly analyzed and discussed later on today. My wife and I bought a GMC Terrain in December. And it was her turn to get what she wanted, and so I was with her and her sister, and I was kind of the chauffeur. And I was just pleasantly surprised by the time I walked around the back, it was a flex fuel vehicle. And I do think that, you know, this flyer does talk. I mean, we got flex fuel vehicles in all major automobile manufacturing companies. It doesn't cost very much to do. I've been driving flex fuel vehicles for almost 10 years. Now I'm blessed that in my congressional district, we have very accessible E85 stations all over Southern Illinois, and I can go from one point to another. But that should be true for everyone. We don't want gasoline stations. We want refueling stations. The other challenge that we have is that with the new Republican majority in the House, this anti-mandate position, we've talked about it before, it does have some resilience, and it's really hard to talk my colleagues through this, but we're mandated based upon current policy to have liquid transportation fuels that are crude oil based. And all I'm trying to make the argument to my colleagues is we just want choice. Give the consumer choice at the pump. It would help decrease our reliance on imported crude oil. It would bring competition to the pump. It would make us more energy secure. It's not this a difficult premise. That's what our work's cut out for us. We appreciate your experts and all the work you all do. Thank you, and if we can't do it in this environment, I'm sure when we can do it. So this is the right time at the right place to talk. And the last thing I'll say is, it's really in the House, it's our Republican leadership that we really have to get. You all have been doing some good work, because a couple of them talked to me. Obviously, they're not on board enough where they're pushing it, but there is some interest by some members of our leadership team. We need more, so that we can get it, so then instead of getting a renewable fuels hearing, I can get a legislative hearing on the open fuel strategy, and that's the next step, at least from the House side. So thank you, keep up the great work, and we'll see you around the hill.